There is a video going around of an apartment complex employee named Kalani absolutely beating the shit out of an old drunk woman in the elevator after this woman attacked her multiple times, was running around knocking on random people's doors and getting mad about menorahs at the front desk, okay? This old lady comes in with problems. This woman, Kalani, all right, she is a very reputable person. She goes above and beyond for the people that live in this apartment complex.
Why did you get on here?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I am good. Who the fuck are you? You live down here?
Are you okay?
Who are you? Who are you?
You're drunk.
Who are you?
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 Smile, you're on camera.
Fuck off.
This is your exit.
No.
Why are you just randomly knocking on residents' doors?
Because I know him. You're the psycho who comes here and finds him. Do you know that? You're a fucking weirdo.
I want you to know everything that you're saying right now is being recorded. So everything, back up, don't get close. Back up, back up.
Fucking weirdo.
Everything is, back up. Everything is being recorded. And I want you to know that I am calling the police on you.
Oh, are you?
I am. You want to follow me back downstairs? Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Elevator is going up.
Like, what the fuck? Bro, you gotta be fucking shitting me right now. You gotta be out your rabbit ass mind. Man, I'm finna take my ass home. I'm finna go the fuck home.
Elevator is going up.
Ma'am, stop!
Floor 21.
You're fucking
Elevator is
stop.
going up.
You're going down. Fucking. You fucking fat fuck. You're fucking done. I'm calling the cops.
Stop touching me. Oh my god.
You fucking made me bleed. I'm calling the cops. Right.
Hello. What's the unit number? Uber Eats. And the name for the resident?
Jim.
You're good to go. Floor 20. She almost broke my meta glasses. No, she's been here. Yeah. No, not Liz. I know her. That's 1803. Hi, handsome. I'll see you when you get back. That's my boyfriend. His name is Hanky Spanky. What? Sorry, am I not supposed to talk in your video? And then when she fell against the elevator, sorry, excuse me. Oh, my bad. Sorry. 201. Yeah, you get to go punch one of that.
And she's usually there at the front desk, okay? She's there at the front desk when this old lady comes in having a problem about these menorahs on this thing. She's just old and drunk, has problems. So she's upset and she decides to go in the elevator, and Kalani had a bit of a feeling in her gut. She said, let me go in the elevator with her and make sure she gets up to her apartment complex, okay? So they're standing in the elevator and the woman's like, what are you doing in here? You're being weird. Get out. Like, she's like drunk and being mean and belligerent, and Kalani's like, I'm just trying to make sure you get to your apartment safely, like, that's all. So the lady gets off of the elevator and then starts going down hallways and knocking on random people's doors, okay? So Kalani's like, hey, you're not allowed to do that, blah, blah, blah. So they have a little bit more of a back and forth, and Kalani's like, I'm letting you know I am calling the police. The second that she says she's calling the police, the lady turns back around, because Kalani's still in the elevator. She comes back around and she literally starts, like, inches away from Kalani's face. Oh, you're gonna call the police then? Call the police then. Go ahead and do it. And Kalani says 2 or 3 times, go ahead and get out of my space. Go ahead and get out of my space. Back up, back up. And then she doesn't do it. So she puts her hand on the lady's shoulder and shoves her. Like, the lady falls back on the like the wall of the elevator, like shock on her face. Immediately goes and attacks Kalani again, like starts to try to fight her. So Kalani sits there and she gets a wham, wham, wham. She knocks this lady a good 2-3 times, and then they separate, and then the lady comes and attacks Kalani again. And so Kalani, wham, wham, a good 2 times, gets her off of her again, and then she finally like sinks down like on the elevator and like sits there, okay? Attacked her like 3 times at this point, okay? So now Kalani is in the elevator. She knows that this lady is insane, and she's trying to get the police there. So she's trying to get the elevator back down to the ground floor, okay? Because she doesn't want this lady to just disappear into the apartment complex after she just got assaulted by her. Though she does live there. Obviously, she would be able to find out who this woman was, but still, she wants to know where she's at. So she's trying to get the elevator down, and as she's like by the buttons and stuff, this lady's kicking her and swatting at her legs and punching at her. Kalani got fired after this incident because apparently she conducted herself in ways that don't align with the company's like values and how they conduct themselves. Like, she went above and beyond for this lady, and like, she's a drunk, angry woman, and literally just took out her anger on Kalani, and Kalani literally lost her job because of it. And it probably was also because it became a large social media thing.
Sorry, would you mind taking the next one? I'll be here in a few seconds.
Is there a reason I can't ride this one?
I just prefer the space to myself. It's been a long morning.
Right, but this is a public elevator.
I know. I'm asking for a little consideration.
Is the consideration because I'm black?
Annabelle Krona considered the elevator her personal haven. So when she spotted Henderson Sterling waiting to step in, she didn't register the man who owned the entire building. She only saw a black man she didn't want to stand beside. She physically blocked him, dismissed his presence, and let the doors close in his face. What she didn't realize was that the very man she just disrespected held the lease for her company's office, and that she was walking into a meeting that would bring her career to a dead end. What you just witnessed wasn't personal space, it was racism dressed up to look polite. A woman rejecting the idea of sharing a public elevator simply because of a man's skin color. You saw the incident unfold. Now we're going to take you deeper into that building from the minute they both arrived and into the moment those elevator doors reopened. That's when Annabelle discovered she had just made the costliest mistake of her life. If you believe respect isn't something to be earned based on race, but something everyone deserves by default, then hit that subscribe button now. Because what follows is a masterclass in how fast prejudice can destroy everything you've worked for. Let's rewind to 9 a.m. on that Tuesday morning in downtown Chicago. Sterling Tower rises 47 stories over Michigan Avenue. Made of glass, steel, and pure architectural ambition, it's a building that makes a statement, claiming its place on the skyline with bold authority. The name is no accident, the Sterling Tower, because Henderson Sterling wanted the world to know who built it, who owns it, and who turned an empty lot in a forgotten neighborhood into the most coveted corporate address in the city. Henderson Sterling, now 45, earned every single floor of that building. He started with nothing. He worked construction to fund his community college tuition, then got into business school, then made his first property deal, then a second, and finally a third that gave him the momentum to think even bigger. The Sterling Tower opened 6 years ago. Today, it hosts 12 major companies, 3 law firms, 2 tech startups, and a private equity firm that manages more capital than some nations. Henderson didn't inherit this. He didn't stumble into it by chance. He built it with vision, grit, and sweat. Every morning at 8:45, Henderson arrives at the building. He doesn't need to. He could easily work from home, hand off operations to his management team, or spend his mornings lounging on a yacht somewhere sunny. But Henderson adores this building the way some people adore their children. He parks in the underground garage, rides the private elevator to the lobby, and spends 15 minutes walking the marble floors, inspecting every detail. He greets Marcus, the doorman, asking about his daughter's college apps. He waves at Teresa at the security desk and compliments her on her new glasses. He grabs coffee from the atrium cart and chats with Paolo about the Bulls game. Everyone in the building knows Henderson, and everyone respects him because Henderson respects every person in his building, whether they're running a company or pushing a mail cart. That Tuesday morning, Henderson wore a charcoal gray Tom Ford suit, a crisp white shirt with French cuffs, and a burgundy tie that cost more than many people's monthly car payments. His shoes gleam with a mirror-like shine. He looks exactly like what he is, a man who belongs in the executive suite.
I don't feel safe in here. Why is he
Why
following
are you
me?
making this woman uncomfortable? You people always think you can just wander anywhere.
I'm here for a professional meeting. She told me.
In the gleaming towers of corporate America, where diversity statements hang on marble walls like modern art, true prejudice still lurks beneath polished surfaces. One elevator ride would strip away years of carefully constructed professional facades, transforming a routine job interview into a viral sensation that would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars and destroy a career overnight. The security cameras captured every second. The Pinnacle Financial Tower pierced the Chicago skyline like a steel and glass monument to corporate ambition. On the 34th floor, Morrison and Associates commanded spectacular views of Lake Michigan, their floor-to-ceiling windows reflecting the kind of success that attracted Fortune 500 clients and ambitious professionals alike. The marketing firm had built its reputation on cutting-edge campaigns and creative excellence, though their commitment to diversity remained more aspiration than achievement. March 15th arrived with the crisp promise of spring, though winter's grip still held the windy city. The corporate district bustled with the familiar rhythm of power lunches and conference calls, briefcases, and tailored suits moving through marble lobbies with practiced efficiency. Inside Morrison and Associates, the creative director position had generated intense interest. The role promised a 6-figure salary, creative control over major campaigns, and the prestige that came with leading one of the city's most respected marketing teams. The ground floor lobby gleamed under crystal chandeliers, its marble floors polished to mirror perfection. Security cameras mounted in every corner captured the constant flow of executives, consultants, and visitors who passed through the space daily. The elevator bank stood as the building's central nervous system, carrying dreams and ambitions skyward with mechanical precision. Today, Those same cameras would document an encounter that would reshape everything. Marcus Williams embodied the modern corporate success story that diversity brochures promised but rarely delivered. At 32, his Harvard MBA had opened doors that his grandfather could never have imagined, leading him through prestigious consulting firms and innovative marketing campaigns that had earned industry recognition. His journey from a working-class neighborhood in Detroit to the executive suites of Chicago represented years of navigating predominantly white corporate spaces with diplomatic skill and unwavering professionalism. Williams had built his reputation on campaigns that spoke to diverse audiences without pandering, understanding that authentic representation required more than surface-level imagery. His portfolio included award-winning work for major brands seeking to reach multicultural markets, each project demonstrating his ability to bridge cultural divides while driving substantial revenue growth. Colleagues respected his analytical mind and collaborative approach, while clients appreciated his ability to translate complex demographic insights into compelling creative strategies. The invitation to serve as an external consultant for Morrison & Associates represented both professional validation and personal opportunity. Williams understood the weight of being one of few black executives in the evaluation process, knowing his presence would influence not just the hiring decision, but potentially the company's future direction on diversity initiatives. His role involved assessing candidates' cultural competency and their ability to create inclusive marketing strategies for an increasingly diverse consumer base. Standing 6 feet tall with an athletic build maintained through morning runs along the lakefront, Williams projected the quiet confidence that came from years of proving himself in challenging environments. His charcoal gray suit was impeccably tailored, his leather portfolio contained carefully prepared evaluation materials, and his Morrison & Associates visitor badge identified him clearly as part of the interview.
Really quick, I'm going to use this comment to tell y'all what led up to this whole little elevator altercation. So, I see the lady every single day, Monday through Friday, but anywhere between 6:30 and 7:30 p.m. right before I go to lunch or dinner, whatever you want to call it. She came in that specific day. It was the day after Thanksgiving, November 28th. This was last year. And so she immediately came in. I say my normal greeting. I work at the front desk. If you can't tell, I worked at the front desk at a high-rise building downtown West Palm. It's called Parkline. I'm just gonna throw the name out there because I don't give a fuck about the business anymore anyway. So the lady, I spoke to her, you know, welcome home, welcome back, whatever. I said something of that nature. She immediately makes a comment and she's like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is what, ma'am? Everything okay? She's like, no, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, the menorahs? She literally started complaining about the menorahs. We had 2 blue menorahs that were on the desk. She started complaining about the menorahs. And she was like, oh, that's stupid as fuck. That doesn't need to be there. This, that, and the third. Basically showing me and proving to me that she's not a fan of Hanukkah and Jewish people. All types of shit. Okay, cool. So fast forward, I told her, I'm like, well, ma'am, we have residents that celebrate, you know, Hanukkah, just like how everybody celebrates Christmas. We got to cater to everybody and not just one specific group of people. So she got mad that I said that, and she was like, oh, well, fuck this shit. That shit is stupid as fuck. You guys are dumb. You need to take that shit the fuck down. She went off. She didn't go off on me or at me, but she literally just went off. I'm like, she gotta be drunk. The lady has never said more than 5 fucking words ever. I see this lady 5 days a week. She has never said more than 5 fucking words at one time when I've seen her. When I see her, she said what she said. And in my head, I'm like, whoa, she gotta be drunk. She gotta be toe up from the flow up, bitch. Okay, cool. So she goes to the elevator, get ready to get on the elevator. Me being the person that I am, and any of the residents who lived at Parkline or lives at Parkline in downtown West Palm can literally tell you I am that worker or was that worker when I was working there that would go above and beyond for my residents. I literally would go to bat for these fucking people. It was in my nature. Okay, cool. So I take it upon myself. I'm like, oh, well, You know what? Let me just make sure she at least gets to her apartment safely or her floor safely. I don't know her unit number and I don't know what floor she stays on. I get in the elevator with her. I see that she pressed the 7th floor. I know for a fact she doesn't live on the 7th floor because the way that Parkline is built, they have an east wing and they have a west wing for any of the floors for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th floors. They have an east wing and they have a west wing. I know every fucking body. I know everybody. And I know for a fact she didn't live on the 7th floor. So as y'all see in the video, I asked the lady, I'm like, well, ma'am, you can't be just knocking on random people's doors and stuff. She took that shit, ran with it. I was about to just go back downstairs, get ready to go to lunch, mind my business. Lady got in my face. It literally, to me, it gave that she was about to spit on me. We are in a tight ass elevator. A tight ass elevator. It gave that you're about to spit on me. We're not gonna do that. So I pushed her. Get the fuck out my space. I done told you to get out my space multiple times, bitch, and you still didn't move. Are you dumb, dense, or delusional? Pick one and pick fast before I help pick for you. So that's what it was. That's my last time. This is my last time talking about the situation. To answer some of y'all questions, yes, I did get fired. I did get fired. Them crackers fired me. It is what it is. I'm not mad. It was just, it is, like I say, it is what it is.
I have the person tagged below who has the video. To that worker that beat up that Karen in that elevator. I know her public defenders are coming. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Karens get. They have public defenders. They have people on the internet that comes to their defense. She got beat up. As she should. Okay? So what y'all should do is have a conversation with her and let her know that she cannot do that to people. Because there are some people who will not walk away. Okay? And then also, that was that lady's place of business. That's where she work at. You know what I'm saying? So she had every right to be there, you know. But I'm just saying, because I know y'all like to plead cases and y'all like to tussle in the comments. So let me just go throw those key facts out there. Okay? So have a talk with your client and let her know, hi, Karen, we can't do that. You can't do that and expect for everybody not to react. Some people will walk away, but there are some people who will do that. And I'm not going to post that video because TikTok is not about to flag me. So just type in what I just said. Woman getting beat up in the elevator.
Did y'all see that elevator video of that lady tearing that Karen up in that elevator? I'm talking about straight salon stuff. So basically in the video, this Karen came out of nowhere and was bothering this lady that was minding her business. She was asking her like, do you live here? And all types of shit. You know, just being rude, being invasive, too entitled. I don't have to answer a damn thing. Then to top it off, it's not like you work here and I'm being rude to the worker. Like, who are you? You don't own this building. You don't work here. None of that. She kept going and pressing the issue. She was popping it. The Karen just getting close in the lady's face. The lady kept asking her, can you please back up? The camera was getting closer and closer. I'm talking about the audacity and the boldness, y'all. Finally, the lady got so irritated, she had like pushed the lady out her face because the lady in her face. It looked like the woman had the meta glasses on and the camera was in her face. So if you that close to my face and I have on meta glasses, you're in my face. Asking her to back up several times obviously did not make the Karen listen or decide to respect boundaries or personal space. So she pushed the Karen up out her face. Like, hold up, back up. The Karen then comes closer and starts swinging on the lady. Like, it just kept getting worse and worse and going downhill, y'all. I'm so glad that the lady was able to defend herself. She tore that Karen up from the window to the wall in that elevator. Next clip, it jumped to the Karen sitting on the floor on her knees. I'm talking about straight park the hoop. And the lady just in the video like, oh my God, like I can't believe this is going on. Like this is so irritating. Like I'm finna get up out of here. I'm finna go home. Like, it's too much going on. The lady is leaving the elevator and finally gets to another stop. I'm sure probably down to the lobby floor so she can head up on out because it's too much going on. The Karen gets up again and starts swinging on the lady. The lady had to kick the Karen. She like, are you okay? Like, leave me alone. She kicked her. And the Karen sitting there looking like a fool. Mind you, leaking and all. Y'all gonna realize that everybody's not here to play with y'all. Like, the entitlement, the harassment, everybody not here to play with y'all.
Thank you for staying tuned to the channel. What happened inside an elevator is now getting thousands of reactions online. According to the report, a woman allegedly confronted a black woman inside an elevator, making the situation tense and not comfortable. Witnesses said she appeared to be trying to intimidate her, expecting the encounter to go unchallenged. But instead of responding with anger, the black woman stayed calm, stood her ground, and calmly reminded the other woman that her behavior was unacceptable. As the elevator doors opened, other people witnessed what had happened, and the incident was reportedly captured on camera. The video quickly spread across social media, with many viewers praising the black woman's composure. They said a calm response showed confidence and demonstrated that dignity can be more powerful than confrontation. The incident also sparked a wider conversation about treating strangers with respect. Many people pointed out that public confrontation can have real consequences, especially when they are recorded and shared online. The lesson is simple: respect goes a long way, and trying to intimidate someone can quickly backfire. As you can see, the white woman who was trying to intimidate the black woman got her ass whooped immediately. If you enjoyed this story, hit the like buttons, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for more real life stories and social commentary. Now tell us in the comments, how do you think people should respond when they witness someone being harassed in public? Thank you. See you in the next video.